All right, so today we're going to deep dive into a note. It's titled Notes on Gardening, Part 440, The Slow Growth of Pilea Cadierei Seedling.
Okay.
And it was published today, March 22nd, 2025.
Got it.
And we're really trying to find out why this plant, which is usually known for its pretty fast growth,
Mm-hmm.
is being so slow.
Right.
And I think for anyone who's kind of cared for plants and been like, what's going on with this one? Why isn't it thriving? Like, I thought this is going to be really relatable.
Yeah, I think so.
So the main thing is that the author Ang is noticing that their Pilea Cadierei seedling is growing a lot slower than they thought it would after almost 2 months.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, that's understandable, right? You think about how a plant is supposed to grow, and then it just doesn't do that, and so you're kind of like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah, totally. And then Ang even mentions that Pilea Cadierei are known to be pretty fast growers,
Right.
so it's even more strange.
Exactly.
So Ang kind of throws out a couple possible reasons for this, and
Yeah.
the first one is kind of funny. It's my lack of care. And then the second one is the use of fertilizer.
Okay, so two very different potential causes there.
Yeah. So let's maybe start with this lack of care thing.
Sure.
What do you think that could even mean? Like, what are we even talking about?
Well, there are a lot of things that fall under that umbrella, right? Could be inconsistent watering, or maybe the plant's not getting enough light.
Right.
Those are kind of the big ones, especially for a young seedling, you know?
Yeah.
They're pretty sensitive.
Totally. And they need very specific things.
Exactly.
Okay, so then there's the whole fertilizer thing, which is so interesting to me because we always think of fertilizer as like, this is how you get your plants to grow.
Right. It's supposed to be the good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And Ang is suggesting that maybe it's the reason it's not growing.
Yeah, and you know, it's possible, especially with seedlings. They have such delicate root systems that too much fertilizer can actually harm them.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost like a chemical burn.
Oh, wow.
It can prevent them from absorbing nutrients properly.
So it's not just a matter of like, oh, if some fertilizer is good, more is better.
No, not at all. You can definitely overdo it.
Yeah.
And especially with a seedling. You know, they're just trying to get established, and too much fertilizer can really mess with the soil balance.
So I wonder, too, do you think it could be about, like, when the fertilizer is applied as well?
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the timing is off. Maybe the seedling just wasn't ready for it yet.
Right.
That's a good thing to consider.
Because at the end of the note, Ang says they're going to try and improve its growth by applying fertilizer on a weekly basis.
Interesting. So they're doubling down on the fertilizer even though they think it might be the problem.
Yeah, it seems kind of counterintuitive, right?
It does, but maybe they're thinking they just weren't using it correctly before.
Right, or maybe like a different type or something.
Yeah, could be. That's what I love about gardening, you know? It's all about experimenting and seeing what works.
Totally. So I guess if there's one thing to take away from Ang's experience, it's that even plants that are supposed to be fast growers can be really finicky.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the other big takeaway is just the importance of observation. You know, Ang is really paying attention to this plant and trying to figure out what it needs.
Yeah, and I think that's a good lesson for all of us, whether we're gardeners or not, you know?
Absolutely. Just being mindful and noticing what's happening around us can teach us so much.
Totally.
Yeah.
So think about it, listeners, next time you're taking care of your plants or really anything else. Think about how even something we think is helpful can sometimes have the opposite effect if we're not careful.
Yeah, that's a great thought to leave everyone with. There's always a balance to strike.
Always.
And finding that balance is the key to success.
For sure. Thanks for deep diving with us today.
Anytime.
See.
Yeah.